Hello and welcome to the River Ends match review and podcast.
We'll start that again.
River Ends. Right, just go.
Hello and welcome to the second River End Lads match review and podcast with Josh and Joel. Me, obviously.
So obviously we're going to be talking first about another away defeat, another 2-0 away defeat, this time to Brighton on Saturday. What are your thoughts on the game?
Go on, ready.
Well, I mean, it was just another really poor away performance. We've had all our away performances have been poor.
Apart from Liverpool and Bournemouth.
Other than Liverpool and Bournemouth, we've only scored one away goal this whole season. That's really quite worrying against, obviously, Liverpool in our first game. And it was just another 2 crosses that got us again. Like, from a throw-in, they eventually get a cross into the box. And
zonal marking, isn't it?
Poor.
Zonal marking doesn't work. I mean, obviously we don't have the defenders.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got Amadou. We played Teti at centre-back on Saturday.
Yeah. I think
They're not natural centre-backs. That perhaps why isn't working, but zonal marking's the culprit for me. And I don't know why Daniel Farke hasn't changed it, because it hasn't been working for a while.
Well, the first goal, Tribal should have been on, I think it was Montoya or something, who was down the line, and he obviously got beaten there. But I mean, it is zonal marking because Trossard just was able to just
First of all, Ono back in the squad.
Ono back in the squad. That was pretty much the only decent thing to come out of Saturday, especially after the birth of his newborn baby.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Ono and Kenny as well. They both had their first children in last week. That
Unfortunately, didn't do a Russell
was good
Martin.
news, but didn't do a Russell Martin against Liverpool.
Shame.
That would have been so good.
Yeah,
and I did probably come on to later, but did put in Ono Hernandez in the FBL team. He did start, and then he didn't do anything. That was very annoying.
Yeah, but now he'll show us. He'll show us.
But disappointed as I don't.
Yeah, we don't want to be talking about the defeat for too long.
I don't think you can judge this game on the rest of the season. I've heard a lot of Norwich fans say relegation, and I know we are in the relegation zone, aren't we?
Yeah.
Which is always a thought in your mind when you're in the Premier League and you're fighting your main objective when you're in the Premier League as a club is to stay up in the Premier League.
It's going to be difficult, isn't it?
Definitely.
I can't see us staying up at the moment, especially with the amount of injuries. But we've got Vrancic to come back, who's such a good player.
Some more crazy free kicks.
Who else we got back? Maybe even Ralph Fairman. I mean, none of our summer signings are starting at the moment. Tim Krul, he's been playing very well. But if we need to, Ralph Fairman can come in. Got Patrick Roberts, who hasn't started yet, apart from the Crawley. Did he play against Crawley?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Was it 90? I thought it was 45.
Actually,
He played against Luton in pre-season, I know that, and he did very well.
I know he rotated with Tim Krul.
And especially Buendia, he isn't playing very well at the moment. His attitude, we probably talked about this last time, I can't remember, but his attitude hasn't been good enough, and maybe Patrick Roberts is the man to fill his hole until he grows up a bit, I think.
Farke doesn't seem to like Patrick Roberts.
Farke doesn't like Patrick Roberts.
it might be about his fitness or something. I don't know.
Surely he should be into fitness.
He's been with us for a few months now. That is surely enough time.
Go for a few jogs.
Yeah, that is enough time to get fit for a game of football, surely. If not the full 90, then maybe 60, 70 minutes. How long does it take to get fit for a game?
I don't know, 10 minutes.
Shouldn't take too long, in my opinion.
Definitely not. But
hopefully Patrick Roberts comes in.
So
a bit of creativity.
Watford at home.
Watford.
Looking forward
Probably
to
the biggest game of the season so far. Obviously, my birthday. What a day that'll be if we win. That's only if we win.
Your birthday's ruined if we lose.
It will be ruined if Norwich lose.
Nah,
that's what I don't like about Norwich games. If Norwich lose, that whole weekend is gloomy.
The whole week.
Dark and gloomy. The whole week.
Nah, depends how well your FPL team does.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
we'll go on to FBL later. We did pretty well this week, to be fair.
What about your score prediction? Oh no, should we leave that? Yeah.
Score prediction for Watford. Do that now, might as well.
Yeah, right, okay. Joe, what are you thinking?
3-1 Norwich.
Oh, come on!
That's decent. I can't see us winning. If the players are up for it and they want to win, they got to start quickly, and I think we can win. But if not, and we see Buendia rolling around on the floor, then we're going to lose.
So what's your score prediction?
2-2.
I'll
take a draw.
I'm saying 2-1 Norwich. I think it is quite likely it's going to be 2-2 as well. So
I can't see us
Norwich
getting a
got
clean
back
sheet.
easy. Easy.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
say
I
that.
know Watford.
Don't
I'm
say
not.
that.
I'm not.
Don't
I'm not
say
being
that.
offensive to Watford fans or.
No,
But
no,
they're a good side.
They
They're
are
a good side. They've
side.
been unlucky this season, but I just think at home Norwich are a different side, and
Well,
Pookie's gonna hit.
couldn't say
I'm
that
telling
about the Aston Villa game. Definitely couldn't.
Man United game.
Or the Man United game. Or Chelsea game was pretty decent to be fair.
Yeah.
you. Well, that was Max Aaron's who
Yeah.
cost us.
We just got to play our best and we can beat Watford.
Definitely, yeah. I think will be the same result as Newcastle, 3-1. I think
3-1.
3-0 up,
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
3-0 up, and then they'll just get one consolation goal.
If
at
we
the end.
start fast and we want the win, we're going to get the win.
So Pookie can score. It's just
Let's
all
hope
I
he can
want.
score.
Pookie a goal.
He's coming back. I'm telling you. Although I have said it for the last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last 3
This
weeks,
is
Joel.
3 weeks. This
We've
is
kept,
the
we've
week.
kept the faith though, and hopefully it
Rudy
rewards
is
us.
taking him out in his FPL team. Which sounds a
That's
bit-
disgraceful.
disgraceful.
Pookie's going to stay in the team forever.
Who'd you put in?
I've got Hernandez now. Like, I took out Pookie quite a long time ago.
Okay.
So what's next on the list? I think maybe the Dutch flag we've got in front of us now.
Yeah.
Obviously, Dutch flag. Hope I got it the right way round. Don't want to offend any
Actually, wait.
Dutchmen out there.
No, it is red way up.
Yeah, I think red's at the
I
top.
think so.
But obviously, the Netherlands. That's Tim Krul. Probably the best keeper I've ever seen play for Norwich. What a
Said that last week,
goalkeeper.
didn't you?
That.
I said that last week, but he's
Great player.
such a nice guy, such a great player. Obviously, my birthday on Friday for the Watford game. We sit front row, River End behind his goal. Could I get his shirt? That's why I
Nah,
got
we
the
come on.
flag.
We'll hold it up and just be.
If we hold this
screaming
up,
for him.
if we hold this up with a message on it,
If you
Tim
sit,
Krul can have a shirt, please.
it's
And
quite
then-
big, so apologies to anyone who sits
Yeah,
next to us. if they
anyone
get
that
comments.
sits
No,
next
no
to us.
apologies. No
You may have
apologies.
restricted view, like also some of the seats at Carrow Road.
Yeah.
That's how you can get a shirt.
The cheap seats, Carrow Road.
No. We'll get him. We'll get a
Restricted
shirt.
view
We'll get
cheap
him.
seats. Flog them for £5.
Yeah, definitely. So, we decided this week to introduce a new one week. Is it going to be 1 week?
Every week will bring
Every week?
a new relic, which we've taken from Carrow Road. So
Okay, yeah.
I'll probably start it off with 2010-2011 mighty tensile football from the Championship. It's N-Power Championship, yeah.
When did you
It's a
get
bit
that?
under the weather, Joe.
Yeah, it's a bit dead, but it is signed by
How
the
old is
legend
this?
Grant Holt. It's about almost 10 years old now.
Okay.
Gee,
It looks
okay.
like 50.
Yeah,
Where
I used to play with it a lot. That's why it's pretty
Okay.
big.
Well, I mean, Joel should start taking that.
But this is the first part of our balls we've stolen from Carrow Road section of our podcast.
Now I just borrowed them.
Borrowed.
Definitely.
I wouldn't say borrowed, but we own them now.
Yeah.
I think this was the Bristol City game back in the Championship in 2010-11.
Do you remember the score?
I think it was a 3-1 win for Norwich.
Okay.
That was my second ever game.
Where were you sitting when you got it?
Upper Barclay.
Hang on, how
on
did you?
earth did you get that?
How did you get it?
Well, Grant Holt hit some good shots and hit some bad shots, and luckily one of his bad shots landed in my lap,
Right on your lap.
right on my lap, straight in my bag. Didn't give it back.
Okay.
Then a
Typical.
few years ago, I met Grant Holt in one of the store signing sessions in Chapelfield. Got him to sign it. It's lovely.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grant Holt, what a player.
What a player! I just wish
His
I
book's out, isn't it? Have you read it?
I haven't read his book. No,
No, isn't
It's
that
like
Grant
20
Holt?
it's like 20
Life
quid.
of a
20
footballer?
quid.
I mean,
I'm sure there's a
I
discount
like-
in the clubs.
I like books, but 20 quid for a book.
20 quid for a book.
You like
That's a
them,
bit of a
sorry.
rip off. But
Yeah.
anyway, I wish I would have kept that ball in better condition rather than playing with it in the back garden.
Nah.
Because it's a
Got to do
lovely
it
ball.
sometimes.
I mean, we're going to have to play with that ball Marcus Rashford gave to us. That is a beautiful ball. We've got to play
I'll
with
get
that.
that signed.
I-
Yeah,
I-
that's for another week.
We've got to say thank you for Marcus Rashford.
Thank you for Marcus Rashford and his awful free kick.
Well, I mean, he scored a banger.
he did score an
Scored it
amazing
there.
free kick against Chelsea in the cup last week. But luckily, one of his bad
I'll
ones,
give that back to you.
Joel got. But thank you. It's a very nice
Also,
ball.
we're going to be introducing another new like addition to the River and Lads podcast.
Bit of a debate now, so we're going to be
Bit of a
starting
debate.
our
Okay, right.
favourite matchday meals and
Oh.
snacks for the game.
So Rudy has the crazy. So he likes the hoisin duck.
Hoist and duck from Tesco's meal deal. I mean,
Oh, why?
who gets that?
Come on,
who,
no, no.
who gets that?
No, I
He
don't
likes
have
the-
that on match day. Hang on a second.
The Turkish
lads.
delight. Yeah, that's just what he eats in his spare time.
Yeah,
Let alone
it's
match day,
delicious.
so.
I'm sure I'm going to have
Turkish
many
delight.
people agree with me here.
Turkish delight.
Nah, but on match day, it's got to be the puka pie, but I do like the chickens you can get in the steak slices.
Let's talk about the puka pie
Okay,
from the
puka
Carrow Road.
pie, yeah.
£4, my ad. That's a bit of a rip-off. in my
Yeah, it is a
opinion.
rip-off.
It's
I know,
tiny. It's
but
like that big.
Look, the last
It
time I
doesn't
got it,
literally fit.
we won the game. against
I
Man
could
City.
hold it in the palm of my hand, like you said, and that's £4.
It was a yummy worth for.
They wouldn't for me.
However,
I can eat 3.
For £3, you can go to Morrison's, go up to the hot food
Exactly.
counter, get yourself a nice meal. Think we've included it in our
No, it is
the
football
Man
just
United match day video that we did. The beautiful chicken strips and chips straight from the Morrison's hot food counter.
Yep.
Only £3. It's so nice.
How many strips do you get? Like 6.
6. It's so good.
I mean,
You compare that to the £4 Booker pie.
right.
It's hard to eat.
It's
hard
a
to finish.
no-brainer.
No. You gotta be a legend to eat. You gotta like kind of eat it like you'd eat a pizza. It's a bit weird, but you have to try.
You don't do that.
You have to do that. You have to do
Why?
that. It's the only
Like
way.
a pizza.
Yeah, like a pizza, like
A pie. Like
A pie.
a pie pizza.
Why would you do that? First of all, it's
Look,
really
look.
hot. You can burn your mouth. It's a safety
Hang on
hazard,
a sec.
first and
Most
foremost.
foods are really hot at the start, you know.
Yeah, but you go to Morrison's, get yourself one of them chicken strip meals. Perfect temperature to eat straight from the box.
I didn't say they weren't great. I had the chicken chip.
Yeah,
meal.
that's true.
That is very nice. Also, which I think, we did actually include this in our last match day
Oh,
video.
no.
The foot-long
What
sausage
the-
rolls. Now, I
Tell you
discovered
what.
these for the Aston Villa game. Didn't get one.
No, we didn't.
Saved it for the Man
we
United
already
game.
got the Morrison's chicken strips, didn't we?
Then we
And we
realised
saw them. We saw them after. We
that
thought
monster of a meal right next to the counter.
150.
£1.50.
We all got one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I prefer the steak slices they do though. I might try them.
But the
I
foot-long
didn't
sausage
see
rolls,
that.
is this about a foot? I'd say about
Bit
that.
longer, I'd say.
Honestly, it was huge.
It was massive, and for £1.50, you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
That lasted me for lunch
That's you done.
and for dinner as well.
What
we
about
talked-
you, Joel?
What?
What's your favourite match day meal then?
Well, the Morrison meal, of course. And
It's got to be.
it's got to be. And
What about sweets?
Oh,
Now,
okay,
I
sweets.
think the best place to get sweets and chocolate before a game
has to be.
is Poundland on
It's
Riverside.
always
That is the best
Poundland.
place.
it's got to be.
Just
What is your favourite sweets for the game then? To help
Don't
calm
say
the
toffee.
nerves.
Don't say toffee.
well, no, it's not toffee, but
Good.
I
Toffee's
really
the
like.
worst.
I really like the weird things that Joel cooked, like these peach wings.
Mm.
But I also
The
like
Poundland peach rings.
Yeah,
they're
they're very
nice,
rare.
aren't they?
You hardly find them. If you
Ever.
find them, then you're in for a good game.
And only for £1, isn't it? You know, sometimes
well, it's
2 for
Poundland.
£1 at Poundland. The drinks there, 2
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
£1,
good.
they're very nice.
Also, Carrow Road will not let us have bottles
raisins.
Yeah,
bottles
Yeah.
over raisins.
yeah. But we go to
Yeah.
like Morrison's or somewhere else, get 500 millilitres of drink or whatever.
So on many occasions, I've had to down a bottle of water and then
yeah.
hand in the rest half of it.
at the turnstile because we're not allowed to bring in a bottle
It's a bit of a
with
joke.
more than 500
Haven't they
millilitres.
tried to confiscate your poppets?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
said they
obviously
could chuck 'em out the
poppets.
keeper.
You know, either
They're quite
the
dangerous.
toffee poppets or the mint poppets. They're very nice, but they are very dangerous.
Well, yeah.
As one of the Regency security stewards said to me, I could throw them at goalkeepers and I could injure them. So he confiscated the poppets from me. That is a
I
joke.
remember when they confiscated all my deodorant.
Deodorant.
Yeah,
You're not
they
allowed to bring
hate it.
deodorants
They
into Carrow,
hate it.
yeah.
You've got to do the classic under the glove. Or
Oh,
in the
You
glove.
can't
Yeah.
be telling us the
No,
secret.
your
Don't
nice
you tell
winter
us
gloves
that.
or hats, just stuff your deodorant in there. They'll never find it.
You know, and I mean,
Especially after you've been to Carrow Road.
Carrow
it's
Park.
freezing.
Carrow
you know,
Park.
Carrow Park.
Yeah.
Before
That's a
Carrow Road.
lovely place to spend
Great
your
place.
Saturday mornings before a game. Play a bit of footy.
Banging some
Or
goals.
Saturday
You're going to get
evenings last
sweaty.
summer.
You're going to need deodorants. You know,
Yeah.
smell nice for the game.
And
Tim Cool will be able to smell you.
Oh, Tim-
He'll be like, you smell nice.
well, I
Smell
would
like
hope
Daniel
so.
Farker. Daniel Farker.
Oh, yeah.
He smells so nice, the man.
He's got
Like,
nicest-
when we meet him, you know, they have them doors, don't they?
Yeah.
You know, because you know we go round the side, and he'll go through. I think it's the next interview, and he'll just see us. And he's such a nice guy.
Yeah,
so he'll come
he'll
out.
just come out the door,
and
say,
as soon as he opens that
hello
door,
lads,
you
how
come
are
out.
you?
Okay, no, that's not the greatest.
German accent. That,
German
was
accent.
that was a poor German accent.
Like, hello. I know,
You
oh
know-
my god.
Totally,
He'll walk out the
totally,
door and
totally.
immediately you can smell his lovely, probably cologne or whatever he wears. As a
Smells
German,
good,
it
though.
smells so good.
And his watch.
And his watch.
Oh no, it's
massive watch.
massive, like
Probably the size of his
Gucci
gold
or
wallet.
whatever it is. But I mean, I have to say though, I think those peach rings,
The peach rings.
They win.
I mean, I like the gold bears.
Yeah, gold bear's good. I agree. with
However,
that.
I've had them twice for the Aston Villa game and the Man United game. They're very unlucky, so I'm going to have to change again. My original sweets I got for match days was the Poundland own brand toffees in like that
Oh.
red packet.
Gosh.
They were mad. Only a quid, like 300 grams.
You
I think
know,
it was.
I bought
And
some.
they've taken them off the shelves. I can't find them anywhere.
I bought some toffees from Poundland.
Oh, the horrible ones.
They were horrible. They said they were toffees.
They're great.
They were mixture ones. No, they were
They
Oh,
were
yeah,
mixture ones,
oh,
like-
yeah, the mixture one.
and they were the licorice.
The licorice,
Rum
toffee,
and raisin.
the cherry toffees.
horrible.
Oh, yeah, they were awful.
I was
They weren't very
well
nice.
disappointed with that. So they said toffees, but they had random ones, and it was very sad.
Right, how did you do in your FPL then, Joel?
FPL. Well, I did. I think I got 64 points this week.
I beat you by 1.
Yeah.
I think you still beat me overall, but
And
beat
as
you,
much
that's good.
as much as I'd always take 64 points every week, it's a red arrow for some
a
reason.
red arrow.
So I've gone down in rankings like 170,000.
Well, that's better than me. I'm about 1 million.
But I used to be like 12k. This has just happened to me. I do really well, and I just suddenly I use about 10k every week. That's what
Well, I was like,
last year.
I was like
so.
top 5k last year. But I've been
But,
really poor this year.
Yeah, I had Pope in goal. So
Oh.
Did nothing. I mean, obviously the Sheffield United game. I think we've got to talk a bit about them and what they're doing right and Norwich are doing wrong.
Well, everything.
They signed about 5 strikers in the summer.
I don't think there's an FPL player who has Lundstrom who doesn't love him. I mean, 21 points.
John Lundstrom.
I had him from the very start. 4 million. I
Saying
think you
£4
did
million
too.
pounds for a defender who plays in attacking midfield.
21 point haul. Wow.
He was a right midfielder.
And Matt, my sympathies are with anyone who benched him this week.
I've benched him a few times this
well,
season.
Joel, you
but
got
never
someone
went-
on the
never
bench.
went
I,
and scored.
yes. So I also had Robertson playing, so that's 9
good.
points. So that's
Oh,
good.
unlucky,
That
And
last
Joel.
minute goal.
Here comes the pain this week.
Unlucky.
I had Otamendi, who I played over Soyuncu,
Can't
Yeah.
ask you what player he is.
class
He's a
player.
beast.
And
Got Rico there too.
Freak on
don't
the
remind
bench.
me, don't remind me. So Otamendi didn't start, and I was fine with that because obviously I'm playing 3 at the back, so
Yeah,
Soyuncu would come in,
would've
even
come
though
in.
he's second on my bench. So a bit of maths here because obviously I had Kane was out with injury.
Kane was out with injury.
He was my one
for the
transfer this
Sunday
week,
game.
which is a bit sad. But I was going to captain him, but I went with De Bruyne in the end.
Oh.
So Otamendi played 1 minute. 1 minute.
Guardiola
Click on him
subbed him
here.
on for 1
It says
minute.
1 minute. 1 minute played, and of course that I had this I think it was 2 years ago. Ben Davies was brought on in the 89th minute for 1 minute. Pochettino brought him on for 1 minute, and
Who was on your bench then?
I had Cantwell first,
Mhm.
but because Kane didn't play, Cantwell was brought in.
Yeah, for another 1 pointer.
So Cantwell got 1 point,
Oh.
and Soyuncu obviously got 14 points. So if Pep Guardiola hadn't have brought Otamendi on for 1 minute, then
14 points.
that
You
would
should
have
you send an email to Pep Guardiola
I should-
asking him why he makes some stupid substitutions that ruin your FPL game week.
He just
Exactly.
hates FPL. You know, he's always doing the pep rotation. It's he
Sterling
hates
seems
it.
to be the only one who doesn't get rotated.
Yeah, but Sterling got 1 point this
Oh,
week. Everyone
captain.
captain. So did
You
I.
captain.
What a waste.
Yeah.
And obviously had Rico on the bench as well, so that's
Lucky.
another 6 pointer. I think I've benched him ever since I had him. He's got clean sheets like 3 in a
Yeah.
row.
Well,
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth
Yeah.
are not very good at keeping clean sheets.
Whoa.
That's what everyone thought. And then last 3 weeks, obviously won against Norwich. Who did they have the week after that? Someone they got a clean sheet in that one.
And then obviously beat Man United.
Yeah.
No shots there.
So lots of clean sheet points for Bournemouth, which is a bit weird.
Aaron Ramsdale was joint top scorer for goalies with Dean Henderson
Dean Henderson, again, another Sheffield United
and
player.
Matt Ryan.
Have you seen when you go in defenders on FPL, literally all
Sheffield
of them are Sheffield United.
John Fleck.
They're all like 4.5
I think Sheffield
million.
United have got the best defensive record in the Premier League.
No, they do.
and they're,
Better than
they're
Leicester.
6th in the league. They're
They're doing bits.
They're doing something right. They didn't sign many players other than strikers in the summer. They didn't really need any strikers, but they signed about 4.
Mhm.
They spent a lot of money.
Musa, what
Musa is a
signing?
good player.
What a signing! I
3
mean,
assists in
Who'd
the
have
last
thought?
game.
Who'd have thought? And he scored in the last 2. No, he scored the 2
He's-
games before that.
Yeah, and he's got 3 assists.
Yeah.
Banging.
They're solid defensively, as we've said before, with the best defensive record,
And their attack is actually.
and their attack is scoring goals. That's everything
I'm
Norwich isn't
not-
doing this season.
I'm not afraid to own up that I did think they get relegated, but
Same with me.
Rudy, you thought they'd stay up.
And,
Yeah,
you know,
and
I said
I
that.
hope they go down,
No, I don't know.
but they're not going to go down.
I like them.
I hope some teams can get relegated just to save Norwich, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, is it?
We need to start getting.
Well, anyone can get relegated at this rate. It's very
Even Everton, but
Everton,
No, they'll
West
turn
Ham
it around.
possibly.
they've got the quality. Same with West Ham. If Norwich didn't have the injuries, we could stay up.
Haller just slides people and injures them. So
Haller.
Oh, you're still salty
What
about
did he
that.
do to Zimmerman? That was a horror challenge. Tribal should have been sent off in the same game, but we won't talk about that too much.
Alright, okay,
But
what
we
about,
went to that game, didn't we? So
We went to that game. Very sad.
what about your FPL team, Josh?
I think it was on Joel's phone, but I do remember I got 65 points, which is one more than Joel. I did play John Lundstram, who got about 40% of my points. I did have Robertson as well. Who else did I have up front, Joel?
Oh yeah, you sent me a screenshot.
The top half of my team.
So
Great,
you can't
that's
see the
very
right
useful.
So you can see Pereira,
I
Digne.
had Pookie, who did nothing.
It looks like you've
Hernandez.
got Hernandez there.
I played Hernandez.
I'm guessing that's
Raz,
Sterling.
yeah.
Yeah, Sterling captain.
Is that
2
Man
points.
United?
Is that Mount?
I played Mason Mount, who did nothing.
Who's that? Is that the red shirt? Is that Man United? Yeah, Man United.
That's Salah, I
Liverpool.
think. Yeah, Salah
Oh,
did
Salah.
nothing.
Half time, so.
I can't see that shirt.
And then I did a Roberto
Saw
Pereira,
a red collar.
who got another clean sheet, which is good. It's overall a decent week, but it was above average, but still a red arrow, which is very weird.
Yeah.
What about you, Rudy?
I
Can you
mean,
remember?
I did the best out of these three, but I got 77 points, so that was more solid. I
People
had,
like him are keeping the average up, so
Yeah.
I had Matt
Just
Ryan.
pure luck. It's pure luck.
Matt Ryan in goal. Excuse me.
I
it's
think
not
Rudy's
luck.
beaten you in the league, so.
I had Matt Ryan in goal.
Or is he? Is he?
Let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Soyuncu, Lundstram, Tomori let me down again, but oh well.
Who? We need to shame him right here. Who's doing the worst in our league? Who is it?
Net 6 and chill.
Net 6 and chill.
Did he have? He had Ryan Bertrand last week, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played
He
Ryan
got like
Bertrand,
34 points this week.
which is still pretty
But
bad.
I don't even know who he is. No,
No,
no
yeah.
offense.
No, I just don't know who he is, to be...
Well,
But
what
who-
lad? Who cares?
Yeah.
Who's second one then?
Probably Madeline Milan.
Madeline Milan.
Awful name.
Like,
That's
awful
awful
team
name.
name.
Let's not talk about
I
that.
don't think he's touched his team for about 5 weeks, so that's probably why
We
he's
won't
second
name
one.
him.
It's
We won't
not
name
named.
him.
Well, we won't exactly name and shame. We'll keep him
And then I think
dignity
it's
alive.
deleted FC.
Deleted
Of course,
FC.
deleted FC.
They're not.
Well-
I don't even think they're deleted, but they're still
No,
pretty bad.
well, I think the reason for that is last year, their name just suddenly changed to deleted FC by some reason.
I was scared. I was like, what?
I wonder
actually
if he
thought
actually
deleted
deleted it.
But he didn't delete
He
it.
couldn't think of a name, so he just thought, I'll stick to
He's,
deleted
he's still
FC.
playing, but he's doing pretty bad.
He's below the average, and then I don't
Yeah.
know what else happens after that.
I'm winning on points, but I don't think I'm winning.
Yeah, you're like miles
It's
below.
not fair.
And then you got
I'm like
Jamie,
fourth in the league. I've got
McGinn
most
and
points.
Tonic. He's
McGinn and
made
Tonic.
his way up to the top.
I think I'm still top of the league on.
No,
Obviously, head to
you
head
and
league.
him are joint now.
Yeah.
I've got most points though. So
He got 83 points.
I've got
in the
like
last
30,
game.
40 more points than you.
He
It's
is
not that
jamming
much.
his way to the top right now.
He's had
I'm happy.
Vardy for like the past 3 weeks. So.
Jamie
Oh,
Vardy.
Vardy, what
Could he hit 100 Premier League goals this season? He's on about 90, I think, now.
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get it.
I mean, what a story Jamie Vardy's had. If he gets to 100, that'd be pretty mad.
I mean,
No, definitely. I mean,
it's.
I've already called Leicester win the league. I called it like 3 weeks ago, didn't I? Leicester winning the league.
I didn't believe you at first, but I
And
guess
they
we've
beat
got to
Southampton.
give it to you.
So who do you
They're a
think's going to win
decent
the
side.
league? Then you may as well
I
cover
think.
it.
I think it's going to be actually between Liverpool and Leicester.
Liverpool and Leicester, I think.
Really, Man City are out of it.
No, the only reason I say that is I think Man City are always going to come second or third. But I
Man
just
City
think
want to win the Champions League. That's their priority.
they won't. They won't. I don't think they will win the league. I think Liverpool might pull through, but I feel like they're going to get some more draws at the end of the season, and I feel like that Leicester. I know it's quite hard, but they might just pull through. They might.
I don't think they
Yeah.
will. Liverpool have got the quality.
They should
But,
win it. They
I
should.
mean,
win
Leicester
it.
have the
So you're
quality as
going
well, but
Liverpool?
Liverpool have the luck. I'm going Liverpool.
Liverpool, really?
I will go Liverpool.
I'm in Leicester. Just because.
Oh, I really hope Leicester.
I
win the
like
league. I
Leicester.
love Brendan
Come on,
Rodgers.
Leicester.
Obviously loves James
And
Maddison.
they haven't spent that much money, so. And I mean, sorry.
Their only big signing was
Tielemans.
Yuri Tielemans.
And they sold Harry Maguire.
They
So
sold Harry
everyone
Maguire.
thought their defensively.
Well, it's better to be
But-
fair.
Who are they playing? It's
Soyuncu,
is it Johnny Evans as well?
Evans.
Johnny Evans, Pereira.
And
Chilwell.
Chilwell. That's not a great defence, but they're playing
Whoa.
They're playing very well
I'm
together, aren't
not
they?
sure.
With
Chilwell.
Maguire instead of Johnny Evans, that would be a class
So
defence.
do you want to talk Premier League predictions?
Premier League
Alright.
predictions?
We've talked Norwich, Watford.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk Chelsea, Crystal Palace, 12:30?
Okay, what do you think, Phil?
I just can't see Crystal Palace winning it. But Zaha, he's disappeared. I don't know where he's gone. Does he
back to
he
Spain?
wants to go away, doesn't he?
But
Maybe
he's not
Wait,
going
no,
to
he's
go
never
now.
he's never left.
He wants to move. He's got to score. Well, he did last season, but he didn't get it. So he's a good player. But
Shouldn't have signed the contract. If he didn't want to stay at Crystal Palace,
I
sign the
don't really
contract.
know what's going on. The media say he wants to leave. They say
Of course he does.
but I'm not sure how true that is. But I think Chelsea 3 now.
I think
Or
Crystal
3-1.
Palace have got a good record at Stamford Bridge in previous seasons, but I can't see Chelsea not winning this one. I'll go 3-0 as well.
I think, you know what, I'm going to go 3-0, but it's screaming a 3-0.
Hopefully Tammy Abraham
Yeah,
Yeah,
hat-trick.
come on, Tammy Abraham and Tamori clean sheet, still got one.
Burnley, West Ham then.
Burnley's going to win that. They're going to come back from that.
2-0 Burnley.
Is that Burnley? Is
At
that
Burnley.
Chelsea?
2-0 Burnley.
Uh,
Brexit football. Easy 2-0 win.
2-1 Burnley.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-1 too. I agree. Newcastle, Bournemouth.
Newcastle, I feel like they're going to win it. Actually, you know what?
Bournemouth are going to win this one, I think.
Newcastle at home.
Yeah,
I think
Newcastle aren't great at home with their fans not exactly supporting them.
1-0.
Yeah.
1-0 Bournemouth.
Harry Wilson.
You know what? I think you're right. Actually,
Harry Wilson screamer.
Yeah.
Could be.
And I think Williams maybe.
Jetro Williams.
Williams
He's
is
been
decent
playing
player.
really well, actually.
I got him on FIFA Mobile. Like 22
He's got.
days.
FIFA
Did you see that
mobile
bang he
game.
scored against Liverpool?
What's the next game on the list then?
Southampton, Everton.
Oh.
0-0.
Yeah.
Borefest.
I'm going to say
None of them are great teams. Everton should win that, but they're not going to.
1-1. It's just going to be 1-1.
I'd say a draw, yeah, but I'm going 0-0.
2-0 Everton.
I just don't think they're strong enough away from home, or at home for that matter.
2-0 Everton.
They've got a decent side.
Richarlison double. Spurs, Sheffield United. This is a big debate because
Sheffield
think
United are going to beat Spurs.
lots of people.
I'm calling it.
I'm saying
Spurs will win it.
No. What are you saying?
Spurs will
Sheffield
score
United
first,
away.
and then
Oh,
Sheffield.
he really always slates me for saying Sheffield United are rubbish away because what's the stat?
Well, they haven't
they're
lost
unbeaten
an
away
away
from
game.
home.
How can you
Just
not?
have a feeling.
Spurs aren't going to win this game.
They are
I don't
not.
think they are.
I think 2-0 Spurs.
I think 2-1 Sheffield United. I just don't know why. I just really feel
Who's
like
going to
they'll
score
win
there?
that. Moussa and Lundstrom actually.
I'm
Go
going to go
Spurs.
Moussa and Billy Sharp if he's
For
back
Spurs,
from his
yeah.
suspension.
For Spurs.
Lucas Moore off the bench, or actually no, he'll start.
Is someone suspended, or will it be
don't-
over?
I don't know.
He's
Will it-
suspended to the 4th of December.
Yeah, but won't it be overturned?
It didn't really look like it was a red card.
It wasn't a red card. We don't want to talk about it too
No,
much, do we?
it's
Because
quite-
it was a horrific
VAR
injury.
Which gave it to him.
VAR gave the red card.
I mean, it was.
It was
he
partly
paused
Aurier's
it.
fault as well.
It was
wasn't
Aurier's fault. We just want to send our best
And he-
wishes to
Yeah,
Andre Gomez.
Andre Gomez. recovers
Let's
soon.
hope he recovers well. The surgery went well, which is good.
Mhm.
Hopefully his injury doesn't take him out of the game for too long.
Definitely.
Let's hope so.
He's a good player. as well.
He's a very good player, Andre
Everton will
Gomez.
miss him while he's out. But yeah, I think 2-0 Spurs.
Sheffield are going to win this game, that's what I'm saying.
Leicester Arsenal. Big game.
Okay, 2-0 Leicester.
4-0. 4-0 Leicester.
Don't even try and predict an Arsenal win here. Come on.
Arsenal away
I
from
think
home.
Leicester are going to win the league. I'm not going to say Arsenal.
Okay.
Yeah, 4-0 Leicester. They're going to absolutely murder them.
Actually, I think you're right, to be fair. It's gonna. I'm gonna say 2-0, but
They'll,
it's
they'll
gonna.
get a red card in the first 10 minutes, Arsenal.
Game
and they'll
over.
just fall apart.
3-1 Leicester.
All right.
Lacazette score. Varney 2, Madison 1.
Man United, Brighton though. I can see Brighton getting another win there.
Man
Trossard-
United, is Man
Trossard
United
score.
at home?
Yeah, I mean they're good at home.
Old Trafford.
1-0. 1-0. It's going to be not exactly the best game
2-0.
for Man United fans, but it's going to be a draw.
3-3.
2-0.
3-3.
We all say draws then.
I'm
yeah,
saying 3-3.
going for a draw. No Man United win there.
Crazy.
That's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0.
Yeah.
Wolves, Aston Villa.
Aston Villa.
That's
That's
a
a derby.
derby,
That's a
isn't it?
proper
Yeah.
good derby
Black
there.
Country
That's
derby.
what Sky knows.
That was.
Wolves at home.
Ooh.
It's going to be another draw, isn't it? Wolves do love a draw this
Nah,
season.
there's never draws in derbies, is there?
Yo, no.
Norwich, isn't it?
A lot of
Always
times.
draws.
Really?
Yeah.
There's
No,
a
but
lot of
not 0-0
draws.
though, is it?
No, it was at 1-0.
There's always goals.
I'm going to say 2-all, I think.
Cool.
That'll be a fair score then.
I'm gonna say 1-0 Wolves. I'm really.
I hope Wolves win because I,
hope
don't like
Wolves
Villa.
win. But it's so hard because Wolves haven't been the same team they were last year.
Obviously with Europa League, maybe tiring the players out a little too much.
I am gonna say 1-0.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with draw
I'm
as
gonna
well.
say Wesley and Jimenez.
Is that the last of the fixtures then?
Nope.
No, of
There's a
course not.
classic, Josh.
Or is there one more? Don't I?
Possibly pundits are calling it the biggest game of the Premier League.
I know what it is. I forgot to know. Is
4:30
it at Anfield?
on a Sunday
At Anfield.
Liverpool, Man
at
City.
Anfield. Liverpool, Man City.
Ooh.
0-0.
Liverpool got to
Awful
go for
game.
it, in my opinion. They got to go for it because they got their if they win, is that 9-point gap if they win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
so-
Something like that.
So
But Man City got to
Man-
go for it.
Man
Otherwise,
City's defence. I mean, I don't know.
Fernandinho.
Angelino
Why
Fernandinho.
I don't get why. Because the reason I played Otamendi this week is because I thought Fernandinho got sent off, didn't he, in the Premier League game? I don't get.
That was 2 weeks ago, Joel.
No, it wasn't. It was last week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
But
Yeah.
the rules are apparently you can sit your ban in a different game. So the Champions League game was it Champions. No, it wasn't Champions League.
It was Carrow Cup. Wasn't
Carrow
it?
Cup.
Yeah.
He wasn't even going to play because he played the weekend. He had served his ban there, which I think is a bit stupid.
That's why
Okay.
Otamendi didn't start then.
Yeah, so Otamendi didn't start.
So what are your
Fernandinho
predictions
played.
for that big game at Anfield?
I think Liverpool win. I just can't.
I want Liverpool to win. I like their side.
I can't see Man City surviving with their defence. I mean, it's shocking.
Yeah.
John Stones. he's
If
unreliable.
Liverpool's front three are up for it, and then possibly with Divock Origi from the bench, they could tear Man City's defence apart. We'll have to see about that.
I'm saying 4-3 Liverpool. A mad
That's
exciting
what I said
game.
last season. That didn't happen.
No, this will happen this time.
2-0 Liverpool.
I'm saying 4-3, just like Liverpool and Arsenal did a 5-5 draw.
Salah double.
I think it'll be a 0-0 like I
No,
just said.
please,
but
that'd be
0-0.
awful like
I
last season.
want
There's
Liverpool
no
to
way it's
win,
going to be 0-0.
It has to be. I'm
Salah
4-3.
hasn't been too good this season, and he's their best
Salah.
player.
Running.
No way it's 0-0. Definitely not. Josh, so you've been collecting.
The Norwich City stickers.
We'll go back to Norwich City.
Back to Norwich City for the last bit of the podcast. I've got a selection of the swaps here, which I've been trying to swap with the PE teacher from school, but he's very
to Rudy's
unreliable.
frustration.
To Rudy's
Yep.
frustration,
After
obviously.
school, when he wants to play football, we have to
Yeah.
wait for the.
I hope that a lot of Norwich fans have been collecting these. I know quite a few people that have been. I'm really enjoying it, even though it's breaking my bank account.
How
you
many
can
Michael
say.
Govins have you got?
I've got two Michael Govins
many.
swaps there. I've
Too
got
many.
three Michael
clothes,
Govins overall. then.
And,
So I'm about halfway to completing the
Green.
album. I want to complete it. So if there's any viewers out there or listeners
Oh
that
no!
want to do swapsies,
Oh,
as our PE teacher would
Me-
say, then
me-
you can always come to our seats before any Norwich home
You
game.
won't get the nicest reception.
Front row
from
river end,
you.
behind the goal, and we could do swapsies. Try and complete both of our albums. That would be good. So is that it then?
Well, no. What else should we say is now?
Well, me and Rudy started the sticker album, didn't we?
Yeah.
I think we got about 25 stickers, something like that. And I can't do it.
Well, no.
Well, I actually got a few of them signed, actually, because we went to
We went to
Carrow
Carrow Park for a game. Ono Hernandez.
Oh yes. Shout out
And Jeremy
to the
Goss was
man.
there.
Jeremy Goss was
to
there.
sign our sticker. That was very
And
nice.
you got Adam Drury,
I
didn't you?
got Adam Jury as well.
Um,
Yeah.
And Darren Hugby.
And
Darren
Darren
Huckabee was
Huckabee,
there.
he was there, wasn't he?
Unfortunately, didn't know his actual number on the album.
Yeah.
So,
I always forget the
I
numbers
guess that's
they
a
have. So,
good thing.
yeah, you have to keep on looking through your album to find them.
Definitely.
Wow. Let's just hope we can beat Watford then.
Let's hope we can beat Watford.
Come on!
Let's hope for a big win for the boys.
And
Take
we'll be-
them. Well, a win won't take us out of the bottom three, but let's get further away from Watford at the bottom of the table.
Yeah.
Let's get the 3 points and let's give me a good birthday as well. Please, Daniel Farker. Don't ruin my
Matchday
birthday.
experience out, won't we?
Matchday
Yeah.
experience will be out probably Saturday morning, won't it?
Yeah. I hope
If,
so.
if anyone wants to do
on
swapsies, we'll be
definitely
there in our
Saturday.
seats an hour before kick-off.
After
But
lovely,
Rudy may
dinner.
bite you if you.
Yeah, just don't come to me. Don't come to Rudy.
If you come from the
he'll get
left,
angry.
if you come from the left side, you can bypass me and avoid Rudy on the right,
Mhm.
and I may hold him back.
You don't want to say Norwich City stickers or swapsies to Rudy. He won't like it. He'll get very angry.
Well, look, all I can say is let's beat Watford.
Let's beat Watford. Good performance. Start quick and strong. Get a goal first 10 minutes, and we can win the game. I'm going to captain Pookie FPL.
No, he's risking it. No.
I'm going to do it.
We haven't done the players. We
Oh,
did
yeah,
do the
okay.
players.
Right, quickly. I had Philippi Anderson. Did nothing.
How many points was that? 2.
2.
Raz got 1
point,
point. Oh.
And I had Pookie, didn't I?
Pookie
Okay,
did nothing.
2.
Right, quickly for this week.
So I can't do the same. You can't. We're doing the rule where you can't do the same. Do we count up the points?
So
So
I've got count
two,
up
you
the
got
points.
2.
I'm gonna go Pookie. I've got Faith. Gonna captain him as well.
I'm gonna go with Tammy Abraham. I don't know why. I just feel like he'll score 2.
I was going to go Harry Kane, but
Is he still ill?
He'll probably be back from illness.
is
by
he
then.
going to be? I mean, I'm going to go Maddison.
Okay.
I
Actually,
love James
I'm
Maddison.
going Vardy.
Let's just hope he doesn't score against us when he
Go
visits
Vardy.
Carrow
Nah,
Road.
good choice. He's gonna score 2.
I've got Maddison in my team, so if Vardy and Maddison do better, it's alright. I'm calling Vardy. So you've gone
I've got
Pookie.
Timo Pookie.
who I did last week. You've gone
Abraham.
Tammy Abraham,
Yeah.
and I've gone Vardy. Okay.
So
Alright.
I think we're all finished. Let's hope we can get the points against Watford.
Yep.
Come on, boys, don't ruin my birthday. Thank you for watching.